Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we will be discussing the subject community pharmacy of second year PharmD, and I'll tell you all the important topics and the type of questions that they are asked. I have done the same for first year PharmD subjects and for the rest of the subjects of PharmD second year, so in case you want to check them out. Also, if you have any queries, then let me know in the comment section below, or if you want me to share my notes, then my mail ID will be linked in the description box. You can mail me for any queries also, and you can mail me if you want me to share my notes. So community pharmacy is a new subject that you will study for the first time when you come in second year PharmD. So community pharmacy is nothing but, as the name suggests, it is more about the community in which the pharmacist resides. So you learn about basic patient healthcare screening, then you learn about business and professional pharmacy practice management, that is in case you want to set up your own clinical store, then how you would do it, etc. Then how to show empathy and sympathy to patient, that is how you should talk to the patient, the gestures that you should keep in mind, etc. Then you will learn about concept of rational drug therapy. As I've discussed for the subject of pharmacotherapeutics, even at that time I told you that rational drug therapy will come in community pharmacy, so here it is. Then you will learn how to respond to minor ailments and provide appropriate medication. Also, at the end of this video I will be answering 2 queries, so stay tuned. Okay, so coming to the topics, first one is definition, scope of community pharmacy. So the definition of community pharmacy is very important. Roles and responsibilities of community pharmacist are very important. There are, I think, 20 to 25 roles, so all of them are very important to learn. Then comes community pharmacy management, selection of site, space layout and design. Then staff, materials, coding and stocking, legal requirement, maintenance of various registers, use of computers, that is for business and healthcare softwares. So community pharmacy management is about you, if you want to open your own store, then what are the things that you should keep in mind, what should be the specific what should be the location of the site, what should be the specific layout, what should be the dimension and design of the store, etc. Then staff, materials, coding and stocking. You must have seen that in some pharmacies we have ABCD wise coding, some they have the stocking of the materials or the stocking of pharmaceutical products as per the pharmacological action, etc. So that you will learn here. Then legal requirements, what are the legal requirements you need to open a store. Then maintenance of various registers, use of computers. So computers can be used for business inquiries, such as if you want to purchase new products, etc. And for healthcare software such as prescription processing can be done through computers. Then we have prescriptions. Now prescriptions you already studied in PharmD first year in pharmaceutics. Here also it is the same, but you will also learn here about legality, identification of medication related problem like drug interaction. For example, if a patient comes to you and in his prescription it is written tetracycline and calcium supplement, or if a patient comes to you and you know him already, you know him that he is taking calcium supplement, but his doctor did not know that he is taking calcium supplement and he prescribed him tetracycline. So as you know that tetracycline chelates with most of the metals such as calcium. So at that time you should call the physician and refer them back the prescription. Parts of prescription handling you already learned in pharmaceutics first year. Then we have inventory control and community pharmacy. So here, as I said earlier, that the pharmaceutical products, they are stocked in various methods. So first we have ABC and EQ and EOQ. They are like based on the rate of consumption. So if I have a certain pharmaceutical product A which is consumed very fast, so every 2 months or every 3 months I need to stock it up. Then if I have a pharmaceutical product named B is moderately consumed, so I will put it I will have to restock it every 4 or 5 months. Then C, it is very rarely used in very rare cases, so that maybe I will need to stock it up every 6 months or every year. For example, if it is winter, then Vicks and then Volini, such pharmaceutical products, they are consumed very fast, so they will come under category A, etc. Then what is lead time, what is safety stock, that is ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि पेशेंट है आपके पास और आपके पास मटीरियल्स हैं, आपके पास फार्मास्यूटिकल प्रोडक्ट नहीं है, नो. सो दैट इज कॉल्ड सेफ्टी स्टॉक. सेफ्टी स्टॉक इज नथिंग बट एडवांस में जो आप कुछ प्रोडक्ट्स रखते हो, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज सेफ्टी स्टॉक. Then we have pharmaceutical care, definition and principles of pharmaceutical care. This topic is important. Then we have patient counseling. So what is patient counseling? What are the outcomes? Now patient counseling is very important, especially when you will start with the ward rounds. This will come in handy. It is about how you should talk to a patient, how you should make the a professional conversation between you and the patient friendly for them to open up. Then what are the barriers that we face as patient counseling? Then strategies to overcome those barriers, patient information leaflets. So barriers and strategies to overcome barriers is important topic. Then patient information leaflet, that is in certain medications or certain creams, you must have seen that the box in which the cream comes, it also has a leaflet. So in that everything is written, direction to use, composition, etc. So that, and the advisory label, that when you should use it, if pediatric patient can use it or not, if pregnant women can use it or not, etc. So that is known as patient information leaflet. Then we have medication adherence. In that we have definition, factors affecting medication adherence. This is very important. Again, when you will go in hospital ward rounds, there will be many patients who don't take their medication, especially if someone has cancer or tuberculosis. This happens a lot. So if a person has tuberculosis, the medication goes on for 6 months. And for 6 months, if anyone tells you that you have to take these 3 medications, after some time the symptoms vanish and then the patient feels कि अब तो मैं ठीक हो गया, अब मुझे दवाई की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. So how to overcome that, you will learn in medication adherence, role of pharmacist in improving the adherence. So this again is very important. Then we have health screening, definition of health screening, its importance and methods of screening. As I said, community pharmacist means कि आप अपने community में क्या कर सकते हो. So many times there are mobile vans, there are eye clinic vans, and then there are normal vans which check your pulse, blood pressure, that is, and then your sugar, etc. So cholesterol testing, blood sugar testing, lung function and cholesterol pressure, all that testing will come in health screening services. And you will also learn about the various tools or apparatus or tests that you employ for screening the same. Then we have OTC medication is very important. This question is asked every year. So here we have definition of OTC means over the counter medication जिसके लिए आपको prescription नहीं चाहिए, जैसे कि मैंने बोला Volini है, Vicks है, etc. Then OTC medication list and counseling, कि कभी कभी ऐसा होता है that many of the OTC medications they are misused. So how you can prevent that? Then we have health education, WHO definition of health, that is important. Health promotion, care for children, pregnant and breastfeeding women and geriatric patients. This is important because each of these class, they have different needs, they have different body functions, body metabolism. So it is important to learn about what changes in human body at what stage of their life. Then commonly occurring communicable diseases, this is again very important because as I said, जो mobile vans होती है, they also sometimes screen for such communicable diseases such as AIDS, gonorrhea, syphilis, typhoid, amoebiasis, malaria, leprosy, etc. Tuberculosis especially because tuberculosis is very widespread in India. Then you will learn about balanced diet, treatment and prevention of deficiency disorders. Then family planning and role of pharmacist in family planning. Then responding to symptoms of minor ailment, relevant pathophysiology of minor ailments such as fever या फिर अगर itching है आँख में तो फिर क्यों है, there can be conjunctivitis. Then you will have to identify what kind of conjunctivitis it is, whether it is bacterial or viral, etc. Then common drug therapy to pain, GI disturbances such as nausea, vomiting, dyspepsia, diarrhea, constipation, pyrexia, ophthalmic symptoms, worm infestation, etc. So all the basic minor ailments you will learn about the symptoms, their pathophysiology and how to treat them. Then we have essential drug concept and rational drug therapy, role of community pharmacist in the same. So this again you will learn in pharmacotherapeutics. So whether you learn it there or in community pharmacy, the content will be the same. Then at last we have code of ethics for community pharmacy. This one again is very important. हर साल इसमें से at least 2 questions आ जाते हैं because this is a vast topic. Code of ethics for community pharmacy, in that we have our oath, then we have patient and pharmacist relationship, then pharmacist relationship with other healthcare professionals, pharmacist ethics as in relation with his job, etc. So yeah, that is it for community pharmacy, and in case you have any doubts, let me know in the comment section below. I will reply to them. And also, if you want me to share my notes, then you can mail me at patelsakshi164@gmail.com. My mail ID will be linked in the description box. So for answering your queries, first one is by Prashant Roy. He is asking which college are you? So I am from Anand Pharmacy College, and Priyanka Vangipurapu has asked I am in which year now. So currently I am in PharmD third year. So that is it for today's video. This was Sakshi Patel signing off and asking you to subscribe to her channel.